again, I know you know this already, but the mechs are probably coming back to Fortnite. How crazy is that? I'm probably the only guy who really loved the mechs, although I don't think I am. I think a lot of casuals did like it, but no, they were too afraid to speak out, saying, hey, this is a good thing for Fortnite, especially after the nerf. This is a conversation for another time. But guys, after the nerf, the mechs were fine. You just had to shoot at it. Think about the UFOs. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Conversation for another time. But as you probably know, Fire Monkey, or I don't know who started, Shinna maybe, one of the data miners and leakers for Fortnite, they found strings for voting for the mech. For the mech to come back. We don't know if they'll have to be built by turrets or if they're going to go up against something in the voting stations. But the mechs are likely coming back, and it's going to be this season. How crazy is that? I never in a million years thought those mechs would come back, because a lot of people were like, oh, I'm quitting Fortnite. Oh my god, I got killed by some rockets. Like, my guy, yeah, they're OP, but you're playing a game, and that's what Fortnite is. It's weird, wacky Fortnite kind of stuff, overpowered stuff. If we haven't had stuff like that, Fortnite wouldn't be as popular as it was. But again, I keep going back to this, but this is a conversation for another time. I'm trying to explain it. We're like, they're kind of like the UFOs, but people found a counter for it. It'd be interesting to see the mechs back, by the way, if you had like a railgun if the railgun did a ton of damage to it like the UFO did, just spawn some more railguns around the map. It'd be very interesting. I'd imagine it's a rework though, because we know that they're coming back to creative and they'll be able to go on water, and it's been out of creative for a long time. So I would imagine that what they do is they bring the mechs back into creative, and it's going to be kind of like the mech 2.0. It's going to be updated, probably nerfed even more, probably nerfed to the ground, because everyone will complain about it. They won't even try to fight against it. They'll just be like, no, not mechs. This is terrible. Sorry, I keep going back to that. Anyways, we're here to talk about the voting system, and I was actually thinking about this at the beginning of the season. Like, I know that it's, oh my god, you just came up with this idea now, but I kind of did, honestly. No, I mean, like, I really did think about this at the beginning of the season, because I was really intrigued by these voting systems, and I was like, what if they did, I wasn't thinking about mechs, but I was like, what if they did something where they did, for the last couple days of the season, they brought back the Infinity Blade. They did like planes or the Infinity Blade. That was my initial thought, planes or the Infinity Blade. You vote for those, and like the last few days of the season where it doesn't really matter, you bring it back just to see like how the chaos ensues. You know, just leave Arena how as it is, of course. That would be the way to go about it, in my opinion. But could you imagine if they actually bring back mechs how they were, like nerfed? Again, I don't think it was that bad in the nerf versions, but of course, at the beginning of the game, when Season X first launched, it was really, really ridiculous. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. Maybe what you could do is do something like the turrets. You leave it's just the one thing. If you want to vote for the mech, here you go, and just see if people want to vote it back, you know, and make it one thing. I think that's the way to go about it, in my opinion, to see if the player base really wants the mechs back, because I imagine most of them don't, but I do think that there's a secret, a huge, like, I don't want to say majority, but like there's a lot of people who probably did like them, but again are too afraid to speak up because people just crap all over them online. They're like, oh my god, how could you like these things? And personally, I like the mechs. I don't really care. I'll talk about it. But there's a lot of people who I feel like secretly did enjoy them, because why wouldn't Fortnite keep them in the game for so long? They had no reason to. For the lore? No. That was all about the scientists and the visitor tapes. They had no reason to keep the mechs in, but why did they? They had so many updates. I feel feeling people did like them. But anyways, how I think that this should go is not vote, which would be really fun, by the way. What if you put like mechs versus the Infinity Blade, see which one gets taken back? Then again, you could do that same thing and nobody would vote at all. And that way you could really know, hey, the players really don't want this. But you could do it like the turrets, where it's just one thing just sitting there like this, where it's just the mech. Hey, do you want the mech to come back? Donate here. And if it reaches enough funds, then bring the mechs back. I think that's the way to go about it, honestly. I think that's a very fair way to go about it. So, but that's pretty much all I have to tell you guys. I find it very interesting. I never thought those things would come back, but it looks like we're going to be getting them back this season. Again, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see how it is. I'm excited to see all the reactions. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of people crying about it even before it comes out, and they're not even going to give it a chance. So I'll be here. I'll be making a video about it. Probably. I love stomping on people with the mechs. It's a lot of fun. So I will be here no matter what, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button. It would help out the channel a ton. And subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, as well as Smash Bros. Content. If you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it is CLEN-GOCO, #anime, #epic partner. If you want to follow any of my other socials or other channels, check the link in the description down below. And also in the description, you will find Real Ember on Fiverr. Does all my thumbnails. If you're looking to be a YouTuber and you need thumbnails, check out Real Ember on Fiverr. Makes amazing thumbnails. Does all my thumbnails, and thumbnails are the most important part if you want to be a YouTuber. Don't forget that. So check out the links in the description if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you think of everything, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.